One Piece Season 2 is on the way, guys. Now, I have to tell you, Season 1 was not bad for me, all right? And One Piece Season 2 is a crazy thing because I know for a lot of fans, if you hate the hell out of it, you're like the worst person in humanity, right? Because I've seen a lot of people speak up about One Piece Season 2, and I saw a lot of fans get in their feelings, and oh boy, do they come rushing in guns blazing. But I'm here to say I don't think Season 2 is horrible. However, I don't think it was the masterpiece that a lot of people were calling it. It wasn't like Cowboy Bebop, the live action, which was terrible. It wasn't like that. But there were some noticeable, striking issues about the show. And yes, I get it. Oda did take a big part in Season 2. I mean, in Season 1. I don't know about Season 2, but Season 1, he did play a massive part in there. And yes, he did specifically choose the actors and everything. I'm not denying that, but my issue just really comes from, there are too many issues to even mention, but just one of the biggest ones, and it's not the biggest one, but one of them was the idea that the voice actor of Luffy as a child had a completely different accent. He looked completely different. You had Arlong. Arlong was like he was like a typical thug, and Arlong is supposed to be a lot deeper than that, but they just made Arlong like, I hate to say this, but they were like low-key turning this into like, excuse my language, but they were turning this into like a blacked type porn. Like Luffy was getting cucked out of Nami. Like, I'm sorry, they made Arlong a typical thug. Yes, Arlong is black, but he's not a typical thug. You know, he's not like that. Arlong is supposed to be a far deeper villain, if you will. Yes, he's pure evil, but if you're a One Piece fan, you get what I'm saying. They just made Arlong like listening to hip hop. You know, he was so fuckboy like. He had Nami trying to like get on his lap. I'm like, oh, why? Why are you fucking up Arlong? Arlong should not be like that. He's not. He's not. There were some things they did way better than even the anime, in my personal opinion. I think what they did with Mihawk was amazing. I didn't really give a fuck about that fight between Luffy and Don Krieg. So I was happy when they skipped past that. I was completely cool with that. But it's just, there were a lot of issues with Season 2. And if you don't agree with me on that, I mean, fair play, you're entitled to that, but I'm just saying there were objective issues. They did a lot of great work with it. It was by far watchable. By far it was watchable, but it was not amazing. It was not 10 out of 10. I would personally have given it a 6.5 out of 10, close to a 7, close to one, but not quite. It's just passing. If 65 is a passing grade, it passed. You guys might hate me for that, but it's all about honesty. It's all about honesty. And if you have a different opinion, type it in the comment section down below. Tell me why.
Chopper, you're hiding the wrong way. We can all see you.
Oh, Chopper's gonna be from next season. Oh, he's gonna better be mad cute.
Hi, Tadam. My name is Tony Chopper, and I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but oh, I'm supposed to tell you about One Piece Season 2. Help! Someone call a doctor!
Okay, cute. We gotta pause. Cute. Very cute. But are we gonna have Tony Chopper cursing though? Because Tony Chopper is the type of character who'll be like, "Oh, thank you so much," but fuck you. You know, it's like Chopper has a little bit of sass to him. Are they just gonna make him a little marshmallow, a little cinnamon roll? We gotta see what they're gonna do with Chopper. But so far, he's very cute. That I do like what they've done so far. It doesn't look bad. CGI, it looks decent. I want to see what it's like in the actual frames, but whatever.
Oh, wait. I am a doctor.
Come on, Chopper.
Chopper's not an idiot. I don't know. Am I hating? I might be hating too hard. That is a Luffy moment. That's not a Chopper moment. Different characterization so far.
Oh, okay. One Piece Season 2 is coming in 2026, and you'll get to meet new friends.
Cute. It's cute. Okay, good. You saved it. If you made 2020 Chopper like a pure cinnamon roll, don't get me wrong, he's a cinnamon roll, but he's a cinnamon roll with some motherfucking spice. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if they just made him just like pure sweetness, I was gonna be like, why the fuck you gotta change him again? Like Zoro himself was too serious in season 1, but we're getting to the point of time skip Zoro, so if they keep Zoro's character the same as it was in season 1, I would understand why, because we're getting closer to more serious Zoro, which is after the time skip. But pre-time skip Zoro was not as serious as he is in the live action, so they were a bit off with his characterization. But Chopper himself, I'm great, good. Still a little bit of like, and it's not really a strike, it's just a minor gripe. You shouldn't have given him a Luffy moment. Oof! But so far, they're doing pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Super cute, man. Super cute. I like that. I do want to say, man, 2026 is so far away. Damn it. I want it to be sooner. But I want the quality, though. I want the quality. And I want to see other people's reactions to this too. So, but my point is though, right? They did really good so far with this. Now, the only issue I have with 2020 Chopper here is that this is noticeably a female voice. It's like when Chopper speaks in the anime, I don't feel like it's as noticeable that it's a female, And no, and don't get you twisted. I'm not giving some Andrew Tate type bullshit here. I'm not saying women can't voice act. I'm not saying that. Don't take what I'm saying out of context, or do if you want. I don't give a shit. But my point is, 2020 Chopper is objectively a boy. And again, even if Oda is the one doing these changes, these are striking changes. These are kind of like, it's like you have to kind of rewire your brain a little bit. I know a lot of the fans, if they would have changed the gender of Luffy, I know if they changed Luffy's gender in One Piece for the live action, I know a lot of the fans would still eat it up as long as Oda said it was okay. I'm just being completely real with you. You could take it as hate or whatever you want. I don't care. I'm being honest. But my point is, gripes, he comes off as a little bit, I mean, to be fair, I was going to say a little too shy, but in season, I mean, when he was, I don't know which season, but when he was first introduced in the anime in One Piece, he was kind of shy, to be fair. He only kind of like got more confident as time went on, but it takes a minute for him to kind of get to that point. So, you know what? I can cut a little bit of slack. He does come off a little bit, very shy, but as I mentioned before, that's how he was in, when he was first introduced. But the little dance here, though. It's really a female voice, though. It's noticeably a female voice. It's cute. It's cute. Super duper cute. So yeah, and they definitely nailed the cuteness. So I like that. It's not as there are a lot of striking positives about this too, but I really do get a feeling that we're kind of headed into the same negatives that I had with season 1 of the live action, which is that some of the characterization was changed a little bit, but we'll see. I can't jump the gun here yet. It's just too little information. This is true. He was hiding at first. This was Chopper at first. So I'm really hyped to see this. I want to see other people's reaction to this to see how they're going to react to Chopper. So, yeah. Overall, there are a lot of great, again, the character anatomy and everything is perfection. Absolute perfection. So, yeah. A lot of great stuff, man. I'm really hyped. And if you guys are as hyped as I am for season 2, then make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, stay updated, and yeah, you could just leave a comment down below, whatever you want me to react to, whatever, you know. And peace out. I reply to all comments. Love you guys.